Darstar, you have been voted out in a 6-3.
You are some backstabbing two-faced lion. Oh.
Darstar, if you have any last words, you can state right now.
It's cool.
Not cool.
It was fun though. It was fun.
For now, you must go, Darstar.
See ya.
Dog, I'm gonna get you stuff to hook up for modeling.
Alright, I will give you all a few minutes, and then I will see you all tomorrow for the challenge.
Who can be straight up? Who can be straight up? Who voted Dar?
6-3. Yeah.
Yo, I voted for Dar. I mean, shit.
I voted for Dar.
I voted for Dar.
Squad. I
had to happen.
I was surprised. I really was.
I got nothing to say against you. I just want to know who.
Yeah, I voted for Dar.
I'll say I voted for Dar, and I'll say why. I mean, he's so hard to read, you know? Like, I'm not aligned with him, so I can't read anything. And earlier when I was trying to talk game or, like, suggest somebody who wasn't even Dar, I didn't get any response. He started laughing. And that put suspicion up for me. So that was what I did with my information, how I felt.
Someone else.
Yeah, who voted me?
I was totally in shock. I did not expect it to be a third vote for Tabitha.
I was honestly surprised. Like, somebody must be thinking how I'm thinking, or they genuinely just want Tabitha out. Because I was like, what if I vote Tabitha and put it on somebody else? And then when there actually was a vote for Tabitha, I was really surprised.
Three for Tabitha. I'm interested to see
that really shocked me.
That shocked me. I thought it'd be 7-2.
I'm not surprised. I think one of the votes, still trying to figure out who that was, but yeah, definitely with Dar and Mugsy. I'm not surprised that happened.
They didn't even show all the votes. They didn't even show all the votes.
That third person is voted for Tabitha, automatically voted for Dar.
They didn't show all the votes. They didn't show all the votes. It should have been. Well, I knew that she wouldn't be voted out because I knew that everybody else was voting for Dar. So I thought, since I talked to Mugsy or whatever, she was kind of hinting about Tabitha. So what I thought I'd do is if I said Tabitha, first off, everybody would get totally confused, like who did it, whatever, like they did. And to me, it's like I got to start worrying about the jury, because the jury, like I said before, is like your friends.
I don't think Tabitha voted herself, so
I don't think you can.
Mugsy for sure voted me.
Mugsy and Dar.
Mugsy, Dar.
Straight up.
Mugsy and Dar.
Right.
Mugsy, do you know if Dar talked to anybody, or?
He said he talked to everybody.
Who did Dar vote then? See,
but I don't know.
You're saying you voted.
You know what I mean?
Who?
So someone's lying.
He said he spoke to everybody. So if that was fake,
how many people voted?
Oh no, wait, Donna, you said you spoke to
I still got my paper. With the name written. I could show.
Me?
Yeah.
I voted for Dar. Yeah. Straight like that.
But I thought you and Dar were close.
Nah.
That's what I was. Yeah.
I could be close with him. We just joined the squad. So when I heard what he was with Emily, and I was
it makes sense though, because he knew that he had a sense that he was feeling like,
it's gonna be a crazy night tomorrow.
He was feeling like it was him, so he definitely had to figure out where his numbers were at.
It's not a big
Why
deal.
Why did they only show 6 votes though? Why was there only 6 votes?
It was already done.
If you know who you voted, who you voted for. Like that's what I'm saying. Somebody.
I already said I voted for Dar.
Right, but I'm just saying they don't count. Like 2 other votes don't count.
Rewind it. I can't wait to see. It was Susan. There's no explanation needed. Just go back and watch it. I know I'm right.
You do some painting back there? Are that your drawings, or do you just like artwork?
Yeah, that's all my art.
Oh, that's dope. You in galleries? What you doing with it?
I just hang it up in my house. I can't part with it. People. I can't.
You one of those artists? You don't want to do got nothing like that. You ain't trying to.
I just do it for me. Like
okay.
I don't think about what I'm doing when I do it. It just comes out.
Okay.
And then I love it, so it's like mine.
What you got there? Oh, you got that chakra knowledge? Hey, that's what it's all about. You gotta rebalance them chakras every now and then, especially in this new lunar moon.
You gotta do that shit every day. People are crazy.
Hey, shit, what you saying? I'm always sitting there meditating, spending my time on that. It's a new, simulation of the Matrix.
It really is. We are ascending into 5D. And the people that are still in the 3D are up in the head.
Hell yeah. It's like that Simpsons shit.
Up. Dude, they can't level up. And that's why people want to bring you down.
Facts. All I do is I do a lot of frequency and meditation and all of that shit. Like you start seeing there's a whole different kind of simulation of what's really going on.
I could talk about this all night. We have a lot in common.
Yeah. Reazo.
How are you?
I don't know what's happening, honestly. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm good with everybody.
Tabitha, don't be sad face. I need to talk to you about something.
I didn't
turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, that vote last night really threw me off. I was like,
it had to be that way. But
so
turn that frown upside down.
I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm good. Okay, it's all good. I don't take shit personally. So at the end of the day, I'm like, it's a game, but we can chat for sure. If you want to chat, we'll chat.
I just thought it was crazy that Mugsy tried to backtrack what she said about Tabitha last night. That was really funny to watch, and I just hope Tabitha sees through it and knows that like it's just her trying to do damage control. It was very obvious to me, at least, because from what I've heard from other people and Mugsy's behavior, I think she meant every single word she said last night.
So to make things have more of an exciting thing going on, since no one was doing anything, no one was making anything exciting. All right, this is what was happening. So to make something happen, and Dar was trying to get his way to make everyone sort of happy-go-lucky into certain directions, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I had to stir things up because I'm Megan with the New York attitude. So during that whole thing in front of everyone, I had to say that I hated someone. So I was just like, Tabitha, I hate you.
Cause she's like saying, like when she cussed me out in front of all of you guys yesterday, she's like, that was just like a show. She's like, I had to put somebody under the bus, and she's like, nobody was saying anything, so I kind of had to stir stuff up. But my question is,
I was biting my tongue
so she voted for me, and I know Dar voted for me, so I'm like, who was the third person that voted me out?
Yeah, exactly.
I've literally been thinking about that since the vote. I'm like,
and I think it was Dom.
Possibly. Look at how he did. Yeah, because why? I mean, all of a sudden he's gonna. I don't know. I don't see him taking out the other guy. Like, I don't know. Would he?
And Reazo, this is where I know when you guys had that conversation, and then you and I had that one-on-one, some stuff that you had said to me about me being a target. So to me, like, that was the only person that I could have got a vote from.
Yeah.
Because we've all been on the same page, and we all wanted Dar out. And then when I saw that it was like 3, I'm like, I knew Mugsy and Dar for sure. I was like, okay, whatever. But I don't know if that was just like now I just don't know. And like her coming in the group chat and saying that was like on purpose, I'm like,
I don't think so.
I think she feels
she's
that
trying to cover her tracks.
Yeah, she's gonna be. I mean, think about it. She's now who? I mean, like
she also
probably
that she was confident that she didn't need the idol.
It's a show. It's a show.
I mean, it's like she went out and said it, and now she's like, she should not have. It's like maybe felt should not have said it, and now like it's like trying to do damage control or something.
Yeah. Right. And then that third vote for Tabitha, it's like either what she said in that moment worked and scared people, and people were like,
so who voted?
Shit, maybe
who voted for Tabitha?
We have no idea.
We don't know.
I know I'm voting for Doc. I know that was our plan.
I'm inclined to think that it might be Reazo, because Dom seems more upfront about that that about like he straight out said he voted for Dar, and just the way he said about who he's voting for seems more upfront, whereas Reazo's positive. Reazo's like has a very good vibe, but this guy could be on either side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
stuck to the
okay.
plan too. Rita!
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Where's everyone at?
We don't know.
Lexi's off the chain, yo. Lexi is off the
She's gotta go next. I mean, it's
Bro,
just
that's what I'm
like
saying. Like, it's all we gotta get.
Who got voted out?
Dar. But listen to this. There were 3 votes for Tabitha, and we know Dar and Mugsy voted Tabitha, but there was another one we don't know. And
Tabitha?
Nick basically did this thing where he was like asking everybody how they feel about each other. And then when it was Mugsy talking about Tabitha, he was like, "You're two-faced. I don't like you." All this stuff.
It was bad. It was bad.
I didn't think it was gonna be that crazy. I mean, why are you stirring the pot, Nick?
How was the island, Rita?
How's what?
How was the island that you got sent to? Like, what was it?
It was paradise. Listen, you gotta make the most of it. You have
Was
to have
there
a
anything cool?
cookout.
Anything cool happen?
My ties.
My tie. Yeah, my drink. I don't drink.
Oh shit.
There's a virgin my tie.
Okay.
How's everything here?
I don't even know. It's getting
We don't know.
kind of crazy.
Get lit.
It's getting kind of personal now.
It is getting kind of personal. Now that's what I'm saying. Now we get to the bottom area, and it's like.
Oh no!
Out of time.
Out of time.
All right, y'all.
All right, Don.
That's the thing. Like, I'm not like taking anything personal. I don't know. Like, it's a game.
Some people are.
Like, what it is, dude. Like, I mean, if you take this game way too personal, then I don't know what to tell you.
Susan, was Emily out of time, or did she just leave and say she's coming?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Did Nick say anything? I don't know if it said she was out of time or.
You know what was very interesting to me last night? How Nick was asking everyone like the perceptions on each other.
Yeah.
And then it stopped.
That was
like,
very interesting. That's what happened, Rita, at Tribal. Nick was asking around, what do you think of so and so, and then Mugsy just went off on Tabitha. It was insane.
I don't get the hostility there.
Mugsy was like, I don't like you.
Yeah, it was not. She didn't start it off very nice. She just goes, "I don't like you." Like, it's like that was the first sentence out of her mouth. It was like, what the hell?
Well, first
She's honest.
She told Nick, "I'm waiting on it. I know you want to ask me." And so then he said, "Okay, Mugsy, how do you feel about Tabitha?"
I'm still like trying to decide who's better for my game to work with. Like. Too many options. Susan, it was interesting to me when they were talking about I was like such a mystery. I didn't like think people thought of me like that.
Well, we didn't know where you went though. We didn't know. Like you just disappeared, and he didn't really tell us until he said something about you were on the other team. But
yeah,
we didn't want you to go. That's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about it. I was like, is that like a good thing or like I was just wanted to confirm.
Well, and nobody said anything bad. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, like that was too like we wanted him on our team, and then we found out you were on the other team, and at least you were still there." So
Yeah.
Like
Last round was just so crazy. I just had to like confirm.
You're just like a neutral like player. Like you have like a great vibe. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's kind of hard. It's gonna be hard for me moving forward because I'm gonna have to cut people off that trust me.
So we're going to be doing a game where I'm going to give people 3 different options of cities. And you are to guess which city is the least amount of miles between them traveling in a car. This could be in the US or Canada, since there are Canadians here. Maybe even a random country. But this is how you will have to guess. But the twist is, you're going to be going 2 at a time. So You get the first person who ever goes first. I'm going to take a volunteer in a second, or I will do it randomly if I have to. The people that go together, you're to write the answer either A, B, or C. Whoever wants to answer first can. If that person is right, they stay in the game. If that person is wrong, they're out of the game, and the person with them is still in the game. So if you're going to answer first, you want to be right, or you're going to be out of the game. But if nobody answers within the 15 to 20 second time limit, then both players will be out of the game. So someone's going to have to answer. You can't just sit there and not answer. Any volunteers who wants to go first?
Not me. I need a new gun.
Okay.
I will. I'll go first.
Okay, Susan, you could choose who you want to challenge first. Who do you want to go against?
I want to challenge.
Who do you want to go against?
Mugsy.
Yes, here's the first options. Option A is Atlanta, Georgia to Orlando, Florida. B, New Orleans to Santa Fe, New Mexico. Or C, Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C. I would repeat. Oh, we have it right. And I saw Mugsy first, who wrote A. She was wrong, however. B's also wrong, but Mugsy answered first, so Mugsy is out. It was C, Pittsburgh to Washington, D.C.
So, I mean, she's still kind of oblivious, I think, to where she, put herself up on that kind of pedestal. So, I mean, but shit, for me, I was just glad she was the first one out. I'm like, yo, ass is out.
All right, Susan, you could say which two players you want to go next. You don't have to go, but two other players do.
2 players to go?
Yes, choose
next?
2 to go. Yes.
Okay, Dom and Tabitha.
All right, here is the next. Oh, well, this might be in Tabitha's favor. Here are the cities we are going into this question.
Sorry, hold on. It's the longest distance between the two, right?
It's the least amount of miles.
Least, okay.
Okay. Option A is Calgary, Alberta, Canada to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. B, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada to Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. Or C, Ottawa to Bangor, Maine. Tabitha answers first. Should have been in Tabitha's bag, but she is wrong. It's actually A, Calgary.
Yes, I got A. Yeah.
You were right. You don't have to answer, but you were right anyway. Sorry, Tabitha, you have been eliminated from the challenge. All right, Dom, choose 2 players to go against each other.
Mary and Ashleigh.
Here are your options. A, Denver, Colorado to Phoenix, Arizona. B, Sacramento, California to Portland, Oregon. Or C, Omaha, Nebraska to Houston, Texas. I saw Mary first. She was wrong, however. It was B, Sacramento to Portland. That was the closest between them. Mary, you have been eliminated. Ashleigh, please choose 2 players to go against each other.
Let's do Dom and Emily.
There is your options. This is a tough one. So good luck whoever answers first. Is it A, Blackpool, England to London, England? B, Leeds, England to Cambridge, England? Or C, Liverpool, England to Southampton, England? Dom has answered first with B. He is correct. Dom, with the lucky guess, maybe, I don't know, but he stays alive. Emily is out of the game. Dom, please choose 2 people to go against each other.
Reazo and Rita.
A, New York City to Philadelphia. B, Charlotte, North Carolina to Charleston, South Carolina. Or C, Cleveland, Ohio to Columbus, Ohio. B was the first answer. It's incorrect.
No, I said C.
But that's also incorrect. It is A, New York to Philadelphia. Rita, please choose 2 people to go against each other.
Susan and Ashleigh.
By the way, the winner of this will be immune because the other 2 have to go against each other. So this is a big one between Susan and Ashleigh. A, Toronto to Boston. B, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada to Eugene, Oregon. Or C, Montreal, Quebec, Canada to Baltimore, Maryland.
B.
B is correct. Susan, you have won immunity this round.
Wow. Wow, I never won anything. I do. I feel good because I don't think they really know like who I am or like how I am or yeah, that worked out great because I would have played that one night, but I just gave like Ashleigh and Mary a chance to play with them. You know what I mean? And to them it looked stupid, but I thought I was doing the right thing.
I'm actually shocked that Susan got immunity. Like, yay for her. Definitely was shocking. Like, she showed up for herself, so I think that's awesome.
I think it's great Susan won immunity. I was happy for her because they were saying her name. Just Emily using her name as a pawn. Like, Emily, you're not even really working with her. And so that for me was concerning. Like, why are you using Susan's name as a pawn and you're not even really trying to work with her? So I was really glad that Susan got immunity because now I don't really have to worry about them trying to get me to say her name or me having to stand my ground and say I'm not saying her name or, you know, having to, you know, use the rules in the deceiving handbook, you know, for the game.
A, Little Rock, Arkansas to Houston, Texas. B, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma to Dallas, Texas. Or C, Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas, Nevada. I saw C first. It was actually B.
Ah!
So Dom, you have immunity once again.
Oh, congratulations, Dom.
Yeah,
congratulations.
I think it's interesting that it wound up being the two of them that won, just because I know that they've been like battling back and forth. Dom's a strong player, and I mean, like, good for him for like winning the challenge a second time over. But I do definitely think that he's somebody that's on my radar just because I think he is such a strong player.
I was happy about it, you know, like Dom is a comp beast and it's showing, and that might put him as a target to some people. I'm just glad Susan won a challenge, and I hope this gives her like a confidence boost so she doesn't feel like she's on the bottom of the chopping block.
Wow, look at you two. Right. We're still going to decide a number one, however. So we do have one more question to go between. All right, here are your options. Is it A, Colorado Springs, Colorado to Salt Lake City, Utah, B, St. Louis to Tallahassee, Florida, or C, Roanoke, Virginia to Montgomery, Alabama? I saw Dom's A first. That was the correct answer. So Dom, you get first place again. Dom's becoming a comp beast all of a sudden.
I don't know how I feel about him altogether, but yeah, he's got two immunities. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get two in a row too. No, I don't really care about that guy anymore. Like, really.
Shit. They was gunning for me though. Goddamn, I had to answer all that shit. It was fine. The king came to be Don left is an immunity idol in his pocket. Now another one is in the game. You now own the idol for getting number one. Okay. You can use it once up to the final point. You can use it on yourself or someone else. Any roll against what's in your use on do not count that. They called me 3 times. I'm like, shit. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. For me to pull it out, I know they're gonna like, damn it. I mean, winning is good, but you know, once you start winning, people start looking at you. Your idols become your rivals. So, you know, that's why I was just like, shit. Especially the Canada one. I was so. After that, I was like, everything else was easy. Yeah, it feels good. I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have to worry about that vote because, you know, with the way Mugsy kind of moves and what she said to Tabitha, like, I'm just glad to just kind of be out of that because now I can just clearly go into the mission that I'm looking to do. The funny thing is, Susan never plays, and then she plays and then gets there. So I mean, it worked out. I think it's beneficial for Susan, and it's also beneficial kind of for the team game because if Susan kind of stays in and kind of finds her way in, then I could see that kind of working for us.
For getting second place, you've received a secret switch a vote one time. Up to the final 4, you can secretly switch someone's vote to what you want it to be. Cool. That's great. That's cool.
Well, congratulations on your win.
Yeah, that was kind of a trip. Yeah. Do you know who I voted for last night, or did you figure that out?
Well, I'm figuring Dar.
No, I did what you said to do.
For Tabitha?
Yeah. So they probably don't know that. They'd probably be pissed if they found out, but whatever. I guess everybody's going to vote for Mugsy, but I might just vote for some random person knowing that they're not going to go nowhere. If everybody's going to vote her off, I mean, it doesn't matter who I vote, who I throw in there, you know what I mean? But I can't put Dom, which is a bummer, because I would put him, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like I could be doing the wrong thing when it comes to like just throwing someone's name out there. I mean, because you said that you were basically, I listened to you, you know what I mean? Like when you said that. So I didn't know if you knew that.
There were some things riled up. There are still some things in my head how I do feel about her. I don't hate her, but
oh, I know, yeah, I understand that. I mean,
hate anybody, but that whole explosion of "I hate you" was to make a scene.
oh, okay, yeah. So you guys are you guys tight at all or no? I
No.
mean, like, okay, yeah. See, I don't know her, so when you said yesterday, like that you were like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want you to know I was with you, so I don't care what anybody else really says. But they don't know that. Yeah.
I want her out.
Yeah.
I do want her out. So I don't hate her.
Right, right. I understand.
But I feel that, like I said, she's not honest. So I could see her doing what Dar did. Going to everyone and saying a different thing to everyone.
Well, this time I did say to them though that I would vote for Dar, but after I talked to you, I didn't. So, and no one's asked me straight out who I did vote for, and if they do, I'm just going to say I voted the way that I voted. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. I voted the way I voted, I guess. I don't know. But they didn't expect that. I tell you, they all couldn't understand that, I don't think. Because now they're all tripping on who voted for Tabitha. You know what I mean? Besides you and Dar.
And that's what everybody thinks. That they all think that so-and-so voted for Dar and so-and-so voted for Tabitha. But really now, because of the drama, nobody really knows what happened. And that's
right. Yeah. That's good though. Like I figured out, how can you sit there right now in this, like we're like against each other or whatever, right? How are you gonna sit there and like team up with people, like a whole group of people, when it's not? I mean, somebody's gonna have to do something to, you know what I mean, to either go another way or, I mean, you know what I mean. You can't just save everybody till the end. I mean, that's not the game.
You have to make a clash.
The majority, usually you want to be in the majority and you want to vote with the majority, and that's who usually would win in the end, somebody that played with the majority. But I mean, eventually the majority is not going to be the majority anymore.
I got this thing called, I guess, I think it's called immunity thing. So like if somebody votes, like before the vote goes on, I can decide to either save myself or whoever I think when they be voted, so they can't actually be voted out.
Oh. Okay. So an idol. That's cool.
Yeah, the idol. Yeah, I guess Darstar had that.
Oh, Dar had an idol?
He had an idol. He didn't. I guess he didn't even. I don't know why he didn't think like we were gonna.
He didn't play it.
He didn't play. I think he thought that Tabitha was gonna go, and so I really think he was shocked because me and Reazo was kind of playing him. Because me and Emily had talked, and me and Reazo was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And I'm like, "No, we vote your ass out."
That was so funny. He did not see it coming. I was like,
he was blind. I was like,
"Oh no!
Yeah.
Why is it so tense in the chat right now? It's like."
Nobody wants to talk at all when
Bro,
everybody.
who voted for Tabitha? There was somebody lying though. Who else voted for Tabitha?
Okay, somebody said it might have been you in the chat earlier, and I was like, I don't think so.
I told you they're coming for me. That's what I just told Nick.
Okay, so if you're,
sure.
Do you know Ashleigh and Mary very well? Because like
well, because with the Jason thing happened, that's where I was just like, no.
Because it could be one of them, to be honest.
I think so. That's why I kind of had to put them against each other. Because Ashleigh, sometimes like she kind of be like, "Well, why'd you say that?" Like she'd be kind of coming.
Yeah.
She'd be kind of coming at me. So I'm like, one of y'all gotta go. You know.
So Susan has immunity this round, right?
Yeah.
So we can't vote her out, but we can vote Mugsy out. So Mugsy, like, she's gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get the numbers by that way, and then we just
So I have, let's see, since you exiled me, Dom. No, I'm just kidding.
I thought it would work. I wanted to do that just to be like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted you to say.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, that was part of the original alliance anyways. Jason was supposed to be there, but I mean, circumstances happen. So And I do trust them, and I mean, I'm loyal to a fault. So, but anyways, I have one thing, or I guess where I can change someone's vote. So,
okay, you got that too. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like I want to do that like on the round of like Susan or Ashleigh when we like get them out.
Yeah, because there are some like questionable votes. Like I really don't know when it comes to Susan, Mary, and Ashleigh. I don't know where their votes lie.
Well, we gotta be careful with Tabitha too, because Tabitha is close with Ashleigh. So I want to make sure that they don't have the numbers. So I think so. Is Mugsy next, and then are we gonna go for Susan or Ashleigh after?
I think we take Ashleigh out because Susan, I feel like we can still kind of, because then we'll have the majority. Yeah, we can control. But Ashleigh with Mary and you know what I'm saying? Then exactly. Then they can kind of. So I figured that'd be the best way for us strategy-wise to kind of maintain.
Okay, so Mugsy, Ashleigh, and then Susan.
Yeah.
Mugsy is the easier target. She's the one that everyone is going to be gunning for, and it's going to help us with numbers and them not having numbers, so that only makes sense. Ashleigh has been very wish-washy, I feel like, what I keep hearing from other people, and I'm not really a fan of that, so I think it would be just safer to get her out. And then at that point, it doesn't really matter. Tabitha, Susan, and Mary, it doesn't really matter in that order. Yeah, I mean, I just want it to be us like 4, like 3 and then Reazo, because I'm like, I'm done with this whole team.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like.
And we came into this original. Obviously, Susan flipped on Jason, and I think we got Reazo. Like I said, he's kind of like. He's like the golden child, you know what I'm saying? He's like that, little boy in the movie type thing. So, kind of handling him like he's, my own child. But, the thing is, we just been rocking with each other.
I mean, if we can figure out like that third vote, I mean, that would honestly.
But we just gotta make sure they don't. I mean, shit, because they can fuck around and win. Like
that's right. Wait. So Susan, we can take out at any time. So maybe Mary or Tabitha for third.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay with everybody, but I don't really have like a solidified let's go all the way together. I feel like I even at one point considered talking to Mugsy and being like, nobody would expect this, but she's too much of she's a rocket, like I don't know where she's gonna go and when she's gonna go off.
Now let's say now we keep these numbers going.
Yeah, because then it's like I don't really care who wins at that point. Like,
yeah, exactly. Then it'll be just fun. Like,
okay, I feel really confident with the 3 of me, Dom, and Rita, and I'm hoping that they feel the same. Like we're from the We Are Legends, other than Susan and Reazo, who are kind of floating around a little bit, but I feel really good about it. I would love to see that final 3 because if either one of them won, I'd be really happy about that. That's what I'm thinking. If this is the 3, like if you 2 are the final 2, like I'd be so happy. About
that's what I'm saying. I'll just keep it interesting because I feel like that's what we kind of started with.
Exactly.
We just don't see what of us can pull it out. So.
Yeah.
That's just all this shit. The Jason lost and then Rizzo on the other team. The first 2 people we have ain't even on our team. They don't show up.
I know.
Like, God damn. Like, we've been through some shit. We lost.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
Oh, they would for sure take each other. And so, I'm like, hold on. Like, they would for sure take each other over me. I can clearly see that Dom and Rita are closer. And so that is something to consider. I might have to be like, let's take each other till we get till final 5.
But I guess what are you feeling on Tabitha? So I mean, do you like her? Or you don't? What's the vibe?
So how do you feel about Tabitha?
I mean, I don't know her like that. You know what I'm saying? She's new to the team. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Well, now we know that we're on the same spiritual vibe.
Yeah.
Can't you read people?
Yeah. Well, some people. I can't read Ashleigh. I can read. Usually, I'm pretty good at reading folks. But,
you can't read her?
Ashleigh, yeah. Ashleigh, that's what I'm saying. When she flipped the vote for Jason, it took me a while to see much her.
No, you can't read Tabitha?
No, I think I can read Tabitha. Tabitha definitely is someone who's kind of. I can read Tabitha. Tabitha's,
Two-faced.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of be like in and then she fade kind of out. So.
But what do you? We have like 2 minutes left. What are you guys choosing for the exile thing?
Oh no, it's an exile. It was an exile.
So what happens?
Oh, I get it. It's called like a immunity thing. Like I can decide like before the vote, if I feel like I'm gonna get voted out, I can say save me or I can say so.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know Dar had that, and he fucking. I guess he didn't think he was gonna be voted out because if he would have did that, then Tabitha would have been gone. I think he was so he literally could have saved himself if he kind of read the sign that he might have to go. Because she's going out anyway, so I don't give a shit.
I mean, I'm glad like Mugsy didn't get immunity, so that makes it possible now. It feels like like he's aligned with voting for Mugsy. That third vote for Tabitha was curious. I'm just like,
yes, I still don't know who also voted for Tabitha. Mary said she didn't do it, and Ashley said she didn't do it, but somebody lying.
Hey, sorry.
Are you good?
You probably can't see me. I'm in an Uber right now. I'm like in between, just trying to get somewhere. So.
Okay, do your thing. Yeah, well, good to talk to you. I don't think we've had a chance to actually speak. So, what are your thoughts on the game and all that?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good with like where we're at. I mean, I was surprised that Dar had got voted out. I kind of chatting with like everybody else. I kind of figured that was coming. But yeah, moving forward, I think it's getting harder just because of like how the teams are starting to, be a little bit more tighter and stuff. Because I heard a couple people saying that like originally you were working with like Dar and Reazo. But when we had chatted with the rest of the team, Susan was like the only person that I hadn't really talked to. So when the votes came in last night, that's why I was like, I know for sure Dar and Mugsy voted for me. But you were like one of the other people that I hadn't talked to yet either. So it's like I wanted to kind of just see like where your head's at in the game.
Yeah, because me and Emily had told me about what Dar's thing was. So I'm like, yo, me and Reazo go talk to him and make it seem like we going with him. It was just like, no, we definitely get him out. So that was the whole thing. We kind of made it like, yeah, cool. Because he was like, yo, but he wants to vote out Tabitha. We're gonna vote Tabitha. I was like, all right. But our whole thing was like, after I had talked with Emily before that, like we got to make him seem like we could go in that way, but definitely vote him out. Tabitha is kind of still more of the question mark. I trust Mary more than I do Tabitha. I think we'll spend more time with Mary, but Tabitha kind of, I'm like, she didn't even blatantly say like, yeah, I just want to vote for Mugsy. I'm like, shit, she called your ass out and you still seem like you kind of on the fence. So I don't know what her deal is.
Hi. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Truly blessed. Thanks for asking. I see you are busy, so I'm gonna make this quick. Right now, we have 9 people. We hold majority. Me, you, Mary, Susan, and Reazo. We hold majority. If we hold tight together, Dom, Emily, and Rita, that's 3. If me, and Tabitha and Reazo want to make it to final 3, well, that means we're up against the final 3 already. Where it's us 3 against those 3. So, while we have Mary and Susan on our side, we need to start doing some stuff.
Dom and Mugsy right now is like my 2. He's a good player though. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
He's a strong player.
He does this when he's lying. He does that. If you pay attention, when he's lying, he's like, and I'm like, come on, Dom, what you got? What you got? Oh, what you got? Give us what you got.
I feel really good. I feel like Ashleigh's been like super trustworthy since the beginning. We've kind of always been on the same page and stuff, and I definitely do think there's like a lot of things to take into factor with that, just because of like I think how persuasive Dom is, and just knowing that like Dom and Rita and Emily were kind of like their OGs, and then there was like our OGs. So I feel good about her plan moving forward, and I feel like I'm in a good position, kind of playing on both sides.
The next time I get an opportunity to choose anyone, I'm going to choose Reazo, so I can just touch base with him. Or do you still feel like he's trustworthy for the three of us making it to like final 3? For me to let him know like we have to stick 5 strong and we cannot like that plan. Do you feel like
so you, me, Reazo, is that?
that's the 3? And then me and you know Mary will vote with us, and I can tell you Susan feels indebted to me and Mary. So as long as me and Mary and Susan said she wants to work with you as well. Remember I was telling you that? Those two said they wanted to work with you. I hadn't gotten a chance to put Reazo in the fold, but he's part of the fold. And I like it because we're like mixed up. We got Susan and Reazo from the, like that 5 says nothing about that 5 says merge to me. That 5 doesn't say like one team or the other from the beginning.
How's it going?
Kind of a crazy, I don't know, last 2 nights.
I know. I can feel the tenseness and the whole
Like
whenever.
it's kind of like personal now a little bit. I'm like, shit.
I've had one with Dom and Emily, and we're pretty much all in the alliance like together as far as like getting the rest of them out. So Mugsy is going to be next.
I agree with that.
Ashleigh, because Ashleigh keeps being very wish-washy with like what she's saying, and we think she was like the main contender on why Jason got out. Because she's scared Susan, and I don't know what happened there, but
she's scared Susan out.
She's scared, I guess, because like Jason said that he was like gonna vote Susan out or something, and then I guess he said it in a very subtle way, and then Ashleigh said, why didn't you like tell her?
Yeah, I'm just like, every time like she came to me with a hit list, it's just more information to process, and just more information I get, the more clearly I can plan what I want to do out, and it's just better for me all around. So you're very like strong on the idea of working with like Emily and Dom and Susan.
Yeah, well, not Susan. I definitely, she's like kind of just a wild card at this point for me. Just because like none of us were expecting her to be here. So, and I think she's does not trust. I know she doesn't trust me.
I
don't think she. I can see that. I don't think she.
I don't know about the other 2, but she doesn't trust me. Which she wants to ask me straight up. Like, I'll tell her why she shouldn't trust me.
I don't know why she trusts Dom so much. Like, it's kind of shady to me, like player wise. But I wouldn't say I have a number 1 yet. I would just say that everyone's pretty middle ground for me. Like, I'm not closed off to voting someone out. Like, I'll vote anyone at this point.
So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, of course I'm down.
Okay, because I'm like, I honestly like, I don't care who wins out of the 4 of us, but if it's the 4 of us out of our original team, then that's completely fine. But this other team is just like kind of a nuisance.
Oh, you don't like them?
Huh?
You don't like the other team?
I think it's just a lot of drama.
It's gonna come to a point where we have to, backstab and betray our allies. Like, I'm already on that. Like, I'm ahead of the pack. I'm ready to do whatever is best for my game. So maybe this week I'm working with Dom or Emily, Rita. Next week I'm working with the other. Just keep going round by round, day by day.
We're voting for Mugsy.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure because I haven't talked to anybody.
What happened with the vote?
I was going to tell you. Yeah. Okay. So
because I was hearing from everyone else, but I did not hear it from you.
Okay. What happened? Okay. What happened was Marion and Ashleigh joined our team, right? So then there was going to be a challenge, and I'd already done the first one, right? And then Jason started like trying to be like the call shotter of the whole team. You know what I mean? So I didn't go into the second challenge. The third challenge, they joined the team. And so I said, well, we had already talked about how they were pretty smart anyway, because from the challenges we saw them do on the other team when they were on the other team. So I said, it was 4 people they had to choose. There was only 5 of us. So I said, like, go ahead and let them go, right? So then they did. So Jason started saying that I wasn't participating, and you know what I mean? And then the next night I figured, okay, they're gonna all vote me out. I already felt it from Jason, right? So I said, why don't you guys all vote me out and go on with the show or the game, and I won't, you know what I mean? Like, I was willing to just say, go ahead, you guys. And then I had a one-on-one with Ashleigh, and she said, don't do that. Like, do you really want to play the game? And I was like, yeah. She goes, well, Jason's had it out for you from the minute we got on the team. And I was just like, that's really weird. Like, because I thought we all were going to stick together, but I kind of felt it. But she just confirmed it, you know what I mean? And then Dawn went along with him and voted me out too, you know what I mean? So I was just like, I'm not going to worry about really what they feel, because, it's like, if they don't like it, oh well,
I mean, our plan is once we get out, Mugsy is just, we're going to start gunning hard towards the other team. And I don't know how you feel about that, because I know you probably have like a little bit of...
Oh, you mean Ashleigh? Yeah, but see, I think Dawn will turn against me anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go for
no, I think we are more wanting to get the other team out first, because we've just seen so much drama.
Yeah,
with Reazo like confirming that, like him going on the other side, and like the only reason why I feel like Reazo isn't out was because the other team had more drama than him coming in, so he wasn't really like a target. So
right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, will you let me know? Like, if you hear like they're like our team will like turn on me or something? Like, I'm just saying.
I will hear. Like, I will let you know. And I think once we get towards the end, like, it's just gonna be every man for itself, because we are all like, we want our whole team just to go to the finals.
That would be cool.
And so,
that's that'd be cool. That's how I would be like with the original team. And see, I just talked to Rita, right? She had a chat with me right before, and she's trying to see. She's saying that she wants to keep the team that I was on before, and I'm telling you the truth. You know what I mean? And they'll turn against me because Dom. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dom's not gonna. He's already probably convinced her, you know what I mean? I just already know it, you know what I mean? It started with Jason, then Dom, and then...
Emily told me that her, Rita, Dom, and Jason were working together. So I'm just like, well, that explains why...
They probably will, because she was saying right now, she goes, well, are you in it, like, with the old team? Like, you know what I mean? Like, saying, basically, like, try to get you guys out, right? But she doesn't know that I've been talking to you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it would be team against team again.
Exactly. She shouldn't be saying old team. Exactly. She should be saying we're still a team, right? I don't really care what order anybody goes in, whichever one of you, the other.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with it. I just feel like my only thing is me, Reazo, Reazo, Tabitha, and Mary have to just vote the same way.
I respect her more than anybody.
I just finished talking with Susan, and I talked with Tabitha yesterday. I'm talking to you now, and I talked to Reazo after you. Okay. Final 5 is what I'm thinking. So how are you feeling about all of us voting together after this vote? At least till the final 5, and then we all just whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I will let Reazo know, and and then when I circle back, when everybody circles around or shack chat or whatever, then you guys should be comfortable enough to talk to each other, because at some point we're gonna have to pass messages through each other.
Excited to talk to Reazo, because I did want to build a stronger bond with him to possibly work closer together in this game. You're one of the people from We Are Legends that I still trust, and I feel like you're just a genuine player. And so, like, I obviously want to go far in this game with, like, the original We Are Legends people. So I just wanted to, like, reiterate my loyalty. Like, I'll keep you safe until the end type thing. Like,
yeah, likewise.
And so, because I think this could be, like, a powerful duo.
It's perfect, man. She's a cool girl. Cool person. I think it was Susan that did it.
No, you know what? I can really see Susan voting Tabitha, pinning it on Dom, because she already has like a beef with him because he voted her out.
Here's the thing, is like, so it's, I know it's me and you, like, we're good with each other, Is our Rita and Dom, is that our main alliance? Like, what's going? That's what Rita was telling me last night, and I'm trying to like figure out what's happening, because I know everyone more than
Yeah, I feel like you are like a very you're in a very powerful position because you know everybody and everybody likes you. Like you're good with everybody and you know everybody the most.
I want to say I'm good with everybody.
Well, yeah, everybody thinks they're good with you. Like they don't know that like they're good. But yeah, yesterday I had a chat with Rita and Dom, and they were like, you know, I feel good with this, us and Reazo, like us four, like sticking together.
I'm just like looking at that, and I'm like trying to think I'm not like the fourth in that four. You know what I mean?
That's why I wanted to like talk to you first, because I was like, I know they're really tight, and that's how I feel. I feel like the third, and I don't want you to feel like the fourth. So like, it can be like us four like chill with each other, but then like I got you, and then they got and then whatever happens happens.
Because I just don't want to like this happen, and then okay, next is Ashleigh. Like I don't want to play it like that. You know?
Yeah.
I want to like see who's open to working.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty good at reading BS, and I think I'm the best player in this game, but I hope I'm correct on thinking that she wants to work with me and not Rita and Dom, because those two are a duo, and she knows she's the third, but what if it's a final three? Who cares? Maybe Emmett could beat both of them, but I think she wants to work with me.
After like if we all vote Mugsy out today, who's next, right? So I realized at that point I needed to get everybody lined together. Yes. So here it is. What me and you talked about. I needed to get everybody that we have been working with on the same page.
Yeah. It's stressful, bro. It's so stressful.
It is. But so because obviously those three, Emily, Rita, and Dom will just pick us all off, if we don't band together. So the same people that me and you talked about, Mary, Susan, Tabitha, me, you, in whatever order.
Yep.
So they're all down.
Wait. So me, you. Wait. So repeat that. Me, you,
Tabitha,
okay.
Mary, and Susan.
So the five of us working together?
Yeah, we're all going to vote together until the final five. I know he's probably working with both sides of the house because he did come from that team, and they keep saying, we're sticking together, and so he's probably trying to stay under that umbrella a little bit, while also trying to be under the umbrella of the final five plan. But so I don't know, I felt a little uneasy, I guess, but that's to be expected when you're dealing with someone who has more relationships with more parts of the house.
Sounds good. See, I like when things are connected, not the stress.
I prayed about it. I meditated. I was like, God.
I came into the night. I was like, what's happening? Yesterday I only had a chat with Rita, and it was like just a lot of information to process. She's talking about a lot of strategies. It's kind of, but
you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Listen to this. What if I go with that 5 right now? Tell Emily, yo, we have to jump ship. Like, bro, the Rita and Dom are a lost cause. What if me and Emily go with that 5 and that's 7, and then after Rita and Dom are out, it's a playing field because those 5 are not tight at all. And Susan would work with me and Emily before them. So I think that's another scenario that I could pull off.
What's up with what's going on tonight?
I was gonna ask you, I don't know, honestly. People are so wishy-washy. Like I heard Susan.
That word. Word.
Yeah.
You can tell who's real and who's a bitch. Or
And it's like
nobody.
You don't want to vote the real people out, but the fake people aren't gonna show their cards. It's like who's more of a threat and who's not.
But I think that they're gonna gang up on me because I'm too much of a loudmouth to everyone.
Wait, who have you talked to tonight?
Nobody, just
That's the only one. Who do you think's influencing everybody?
Probably the other guy. What's the other guy's name?
Dom.
No, I didn't know Tabitha's name for like 10 weeks.
Just the other blonde.
Yeah, I was calling her Tiffany.
See?
I was calling her Tyrannosaurus Rex and shit.
Do you have any advantages or no?
I don't have anything. I don't have shit. I have a bunch of people that definitely don't like me.
How do you find advantages? I have no idea. Is it like something hidden on the screen? Like, I don't know.
Someone said Dart had a special package. I don't know what the fucking package
I think Susan does. I think Susan has one.
Which one's Susan?
The old one.
Oh my god.
What? There's only one old one. One old person.
No, I know, but she's funny. Okay.
Bro, you gotta cut this confession, bro. It's gotta cut this one on what?
No, but no. Who do you think's running the shop? Because it's sure as shit ain't me. Everyone hates me.
Mugsy, if something bad happens tonight, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I'm totally getting kicked off.
I don't.
Just tell me. Just tell me for real. For real, like, tell me. Oh my god, it's so true. Tell me it's true. I will crack up.
Yo, you gotta blow shit up at Shack Chat. You gotta just blow shit
No,
up.
wait, hold on. Hold on. Am I seriously getting kicked off? Because I won't be able to stop laughing.
Mugsy, don't tell anybody it was me. Blow shit up, try to flip it on somebody at Shack Chat, okay? This is the best one-on-one I had all season.
You pick someone to be against?
Yes, again.
But it would already be Tabitha.
Just do it again. Double back.
To be like, bitch, I really don't like you.
Do this. Tell everyone you have an idol and that you're playing it. Before even in Shack Chat, just say you have an idol and you're gonna play it on yourself. She's a fun person to talk to. You know? Cool person. And I think that is also strategic because if she stays in the game too, I can use her as a shield because she's a very loud person. And I know that, you know, she stays this round. She lied about having an idol. Let's get her out next round, you know?
An idol. So I have an idol?
Say it in Shack Chat.
I'm so excited.
You should do it. If you want to stay in the game, trust me. I'm trying to protect you here, like one-on-one.
I'm not gonna be able to keep a straight face.
I've been trying to figure out how this vote's about to go.
Oh, you don't have anybody in mind?
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Like, the person I wanted to vote has immunity. You know Dom has an issue with me.
I have immunity.
Doesn't Dom have it?
Who are you talking about?
Dom has immunity. You don't have immunity, do you?
Yeah.
Who won the competition this time?
I don't know how he won his, but I know how I won mine.
I'm talking about the challenge that we just
Oh,
did.
I don't remember.
That's what I'm.
Oh, he did win because he was like, how did I win?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he has immunity.
Yeah, he won, so that's how he got immunity. Oh, you're talking about an idol or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And like everybody keeps saying, Mugsy seems very, very comfortable. So was that part of why Mugsy is feeling so comfortable? I don't know if it was a trap or a setup, but I'm pretty sure she just accidentally told me she has an idol. Mugsy.
Well, I was surprised by the whole, like the whole idol thing threw me off for a loop.
Oh my god, Reazo, listen. Mugsy asked me a name and I was just like, oh god, I can't say Emily. After talking to you, I was like, I can't even say Emily now. So I was like, the person I want to go after has immunity. Because I was, and she was like, what? I said, because she was like, I have immunity. I said, no, what? I said, Dom, the person I want to go after. I said, Mugsy, you know me and Dom have it. He has it out for me because I voted him. I voted Jason, and so he has it out for me. And she was like,
what happened?
She said she has immunity. What? I said, wait. No, not you. I said, wait. Didn't he win? She said, I don't know how he got his. I know how I got mine. And I said, wait, who won the competition?
We need a backup player right now. We need a backup player right now.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. We cannot let her feel like she needs to play it.
She just said she hasn't though.
But just as long as she doesn't play it, Survivor has many legends walk out with an idol in their pocket.
I just talked to her, and I don't know like where she's. It was like no.
As soon as you left.
No, but listen. I talked to her, and it seemed like she was so comfortable. There was no game talk. There was no like. She just felt like she was safe tonight. Like I don't.
She's probably just gonna play it regardless. She might just be bluffing. Because when did she win something? Hey.
Some crazy shit is happening right now.
Crazy shit is happening?
What?
Oh no.
Ashleigh, tell it.
So I was talking to Mugsy about how the person I wanted to vote had immunity, and she was like, "Wait, what? I have immunity." I was like, "Wait, what? No." I said, "You know that Dom has an issue with me because I voted Jason," and she was like, "No." I said, "Wait, what? How'd you get yours?" Wait, I thought Dom won. She was like, "I don't know how he got his. I know how I got mine." I said, "Oh, wait, are you talking about it? Idol?" And she was like, "Yes." I said, "Oh." She was like, "Yeah, I got my words mixed up." And then my timer went off, and she was like, "I gotta go." And left. So I don't know if it's a setup, if it's a plan. I don't know if this is a ruse, a ploy. I don't know. I have no idea.
Actually, great. No, I don't. You think she's lying? I don't know.
I don't know.
That is insane, guys.
I don't know. Anyway, she would have
in a roundabout apologize. She didn't apologize to Tabitha. She in a roundabout way did it. So she's capable of doing it.
Who's she voting for?
I still don't believe it. I don't even believe Dar had an idol. I don't know. I know that the people can get an idol if they were chosen for a one-on-one from the other team. That's how I got my idol. But I don't see any opportunities that I know of outside of that for people to get an idol.
What's the vibes?
It's Mugsy.
Mugsy might have an idol.
Mugsy has an idol?
We don't know.
Allegedly.
Nah. I know Dar had one, so how would she have one?
See, that's what
Dar
I'm saying.
had one?
I think it's a setup to see. I think it's a setup.
I think it's everybody's on the same page, but it definitely caused some chaos because it's like, is she bluffing? Because one minute she's like, "Yo, Tabitha, I'm trying to get back with you." The next minute she's like, "The idol." And then then she started going a little haywire again. I don't know what she's got.
I just talked to Mugsy and she felt so comfortable. So.
I think her vibe is Tabitha. I think that's really what she at.
But why would she feel so comfortable if she's not gonna play it?
If she does use an idol, whatever, whoever she votes goes out.
That's what I'm saying. Who's voting?
Guys, we have to stick to the plan.
I don't think she do though. I don't think so. I mean,
there's no other option.
I mean, like when would she have gotten it? That's the thing.
If she does, then more power to her. Actually, maybe I should just vote for Tabitha because she's not here.
Hi. I'm feeling a little paranoid now. So.
Why? Paranoid.
Yeah, just because no one knows anything. So I need to go meditate. I'll be back. I'll be right back.
I tried to talk to Tabitha yesterday. She was like in a cab though. I didn't really get to talk to her.
Yeah, Tabitha. Yeah.
I just haven't got the chance to really talk to her.
Me either.
I don't know. I'm just chilling. Do you have immunity too, Dom?
Yes, me and Susan did. So.
No, I have immunity idol.
Huh?
I have immunity idol.
You have an immunity idol?
Yeah.
Do you?
What are those? I've never heard of. Is that the one? Not for you can use that anytime, right? I mean, I can only use mine today, right?
No,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
I can use it whenever I want. I can use it.
But you gotta do it before.
How did you get an idol? How do you even get those?
It's a magical. You get it on the side.
Don't be telling everybody though. I feel like everybody knows.
And then Emily totally knew I was lying, but she was a stupid bitch about it. Trying to oh, well, how do you get it? Like just being a dick. Like she knew that I knew that she knew. Are you sad today? What's the matter?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just asking questions. I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed. But I feel like everybody knows about your idol. So it just feels weird that you're announcing it now before the tribal. Unless you're
We got tribal, right? So we got tribal. and then we got the vote.
It wasn't really announced when we were talking about it.
Where's it? Has Tabitha been on? I ain't seen Tabitha yet.
Nah,
She been on?
No, I haven't seen it.
Damn.
Where's Tabitha?
Okay, what the f? She just
Yo.
said it again. She just said I'm an idol. She's tripping.
Wait, what'd she say?
She's lying at her ass. She's scrambling. She does
Did
not
she
have an
lie?
idol.
Bro,
You don't think she has-
I'm so confused, bro. I don't even.
Yo, but what if Tabitha don't show up though? That's what I'm saying. This shit can get
Where's
crazy.
Tabitha?
Exactly.
No, it's like then who's Mugsy gonna vote?
What
Can
happens?
she still vote down?
Yeah, what happens if she doesn't vote?
Wait,
Well,
what's
Man, do we gotta?
what
Do we
did I
gotta?
miss?
Well, what's even more concerning is if Tabitha doesn't show up. Nick said that those votes are randomized.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hell.
Oh, her vote is random.
And
her
if
vote.
Mugsy plays
Okay.
the idol, then it's gonna be maybe a
Yo,
one.
then shit. Do we just take out Tabitha then? Because it's just like, where is she at?
If she doesn't show up, like
That's what I'm saying. Do you think Mugsy might have an idol though, based on?
maybe we need to be a little bit more cunning, you know, a little more deceptive of our plans. Be careful who we tell them to and how open we are about working together, you know.
I don't know.
Oh, she's been in Vegas this
She
week.
won big and she forgot about all of us. She doesn't need us.
Said,
Be like,
I am in Vegas.
Oh,
Don't
that
leave me
shit.
alone.
It's gonna be insane. I don't know who I'm vote. I have no idea who I'm gonna vote for.
Well, I'm going to begin with Dom tonight. Dom, you won your second immunity in a row, first place 2 times in a row. How you feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if you got immunity, it kind of makes things a little easier. But obviously, to get the dub 2 in a row, that was a lot of work. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be kind of on this side of the house because you know it's definitely it's a tough vote tonight.
Now, Susan, you know, there was all this talk. Susan doesn't want to play challenges. Why is Susan not playing challenges? And then you won immunity too. How are you feeling, Susan?
Feeling good. That's all good for me.
Does being safe, Susan, make this vote easier or harder?
This vote's good. I mean, hopefully. I don't know.
Now, Mugsy, last week you called out Tabitha. She's not here. Maybe she doesn't want to hear that again. But how are you feeling this week, Mugsy?
Really good.
That's good to know. Are you feeling as good as you were last week? Last week you said you were feeling good, but then you seemed shocked when Dar got voted out. Well, the last round you said you were feeling good and safe, but you were surprised when Dar was voted out.
I was surprised. I didn't know anyone didn't like that.
Well, Reazo, how are you going into tonight's vote?
I think I've had the same name in my mind all around and stick to it.
Mary, how about you?
I have someone in mind, but I'm kind of like, fingers crossed.
There's some tension coming from somewhere, Emily. What's going on?
I'm just tired. There's
Yo, where's Tabitha?
Oh, mad late.
She turned into such a bitch.
We got tribal at 11. Damn.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's tension. I feel like, you know, maybe because of last week, everyone's a little on their toes. Like, is anyone going to say anything or last minute to, like, you know, flip it? Because I feel like, you know, Mugsy made a bold statement last time, and obviously the votes were, 6-3? So it obviously had an impact.
Ashleigh, where are you with tonight's vote?
Just expounding on some of nothing that was said. I'm just gonna vote. I'm just, you know, I'm shocked. Tabitha's not here, and just wondering how her vote. I'm like really thinking about how her vote.
Yeah.
Like that's really where my mind is at. I can't even like the vote tonight is gonna go the way it's gonna go. No, but what we don't know is what Tabitha's vote's gonna do.
And it has a potential to cause a rift because it's like we're not going to know if that random vote was from Tabitha's ghost vote or somebody here making a bold move. So it's going to be interesting to see.
You know, Reazo, that is interesting because if Tabs is not here, her vote will be randomized. Can
It's
that
scary,
make people want to, you know, shake
Yeah,
things up a little tonight?
It gets your mind like rolling, different scenarios.
Pinning on Tabitha, you know?
It could go either way. I just like,
Gets you thinking, Nick, like what's gonna happen tonight?
Mhm.
What if too many people try to make a bold move?
Oh my God, I know.
Now, Rita wasn't here with the last tribal. I did a little thing. So, let's start with Reazo. How do you feel about Rita as a player?
I feel like Rita's, a very cool person to talk to, and a great, honest player in the game. Someone that you can approach with information and stays loyal.
Emily, what are your thoughts on Rita as a player?
I think Rita's awesome. Like when you talk to Rita, you start to forget it's a game because she's just like such a bubbly person, such engaging conversations. Like, she's really smart because I feel like she's developed such genuine connections with all of us. Like, and that's like a great strategy,
Yeah, Rita, you're so cool.
We all like Rita. Rita's so cool. I want to be Rita when I grow up. But yeah.
Emily, how old are you? Wait a minute.
22.
It's like the best friends group over here. It's not supposed to be best friends.
I know.
You're gonna turn on each other, and you don't
That's
even
not the point.
see it. You don't even
I know.
see it, Rita. Emily's gonna you in the ass in like 2
Oh,
seasons.
I don't know if I'll be doing that. But
You just wait. She's gonna want to win that man. You don't even know. You don't see it coming. Be real. Be real, Emily. Isn't that what you want?
that is how I feel. That is how I feel. I can feel that way about Rita, but I might not feel that way about everybody.
Rita, how do you feel about Susan as a player?
Whoa.
Susan, I mean, she was part of our original crew. It sucks that, like, I got merged into the other team, and just kind of have to, like, go based off of what everyone said when, Jason got voted out, but I did tell Susan there's no hard feelings. As I think the word was spreading around that Rita's mad and all this other stuff, and I'm like, no, not really. You have to do what you have to do at the end of the day. So, and it's a game.
Rita, how do you feel about Ashleigh as a player?
Ashleigh, I feel indifferent. We did have the first conversation, and I feel like she was someone that I could trust. Now, after the whole Jason debacle, I feel like it kind of has switched around, and I definitely don't have trust, but it is what it is.
Now, Mary, a lot of players so far do like to hold their cards pretty close to their chest. So, how does one figure out votes when that is happening?
I would have to get back to you on that because I'm not sure.
Well, how are you figuring out tonight's vote? You're just going on a prayer? Are you just going what everybody else is saying? Is it follow the leader out here?
Just based on how I'm feeling, sometimes it's not. I can't really put a one answer that covers all.
Mugsy, do you think there's a follow the leader thing going on?
Yeah.
Who's the leader?
And then the next one drops out and drops out and drops out until the last one, figures out that they have to say that. And then everyone thinks, no, they're my best friend. They're my best friend. No one's best friends. They're not going to call each other and hang out after this.
Dom, is there best friends in this game?
I mean, I think Rita's bae. So I mean, I'm honest with her. I'm feeling that.
Yeah, go fly out there. Go hang out. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, bro.
Don't we live 6 hours away from
I will say, people who's played these games before have met.
Yeah, because that would be not
Nick,
fucking weird.
I feel like, in my opinion, it's kind of hard to vote someone out because I think everyone here likes each other. So I kind of opposite what she said. I think, it's kind of hard to see someone go because everyone here is so friendly and their presence is, so welcoming.
Well, and I mean, you have to understand, I feel like your guys' team, no offense to you guys were definitely in more of a scramble than our team. Our team was very united, in the beginning. So
that's what I told them too.
We were very
Emily did
respectful
say,
and just nice to each other.
You guys, it's funny that you call yourself calling me out, and I did nothing to you, Rita, at all. I voted with Susan about Jason. And so then for you to now sit here and say that, knowing that you guys were not as cohesive as you or we're making it out to be.
Well, when I talked to Susan, though, when I did talk to Susan, she said that she spoke to you, and that's when the vote had orchestrated between Jason.
Yeah, because they clued me in.
Orchestrating it.
No, that's not me
They didn't orchestrate it. It was the truth. I mean, she told me the truth.
When me and Mary
If she wouldn't have told me that, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Exactly. When me and Mary came into the group before we even lost the challenge, they came to Dom and Jason and said Susan's our target.
Yeah, and that's understandable. And if she wants
Susan
to stay,
how can that be understandable when we were so close? Like we were not going to do anything as a team to do anything.
I'm confused with.
Because you said you don't play.
Why are we arguing right now?
Before you want to play, so it was just weird for you.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the whole thing. Is like Ashleigh, you weren't there from the beginning, and she
But I don't
only, but she only played. She did only play
I don't
one
think it's a good
game,
time to talk about this right now.
and so that's.
I think
like,
it's a great time.
I think that's like the whole.
This is what Mix wanted.
That's the whole thing. It's like you weren't there from the beginning. She only did play one game, and she wasn't speaking up to play other games, and that's the truth.
Bullshit. No, yeah, I was. Yeah, I did.
I will say, Dom. I mean, can Legends say, "Oh, we were so close and honest," but then you guys
this is
didn't
the
vote for
past.
Susan.
This was
But
the
was that
beginning.
still Legends? I mean, it was kind of like the scrambled
Guys,
version of Legends.
But you're still trying to say that Legends is so close, and then you were still voting for Susan.
We was good, but then Susan literally said the day before that she didn't want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
No, I didn't. I said that you guys could play. I said when they came on the
exactly, though,
team.
Susan. Like, if you're already gonna like put yourself out there like that, like how you think
bad
I'm
that
supposed
we
to
were all
something?
looking sad because she didn't know you guys were talking
Shut
about
up,
voting
Reazo.
for her.
Shut your mouth.
So she was willing to throw herself on the
Shut up.
sword for us.
But it's like, why do that? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you think I'm supposed
Because
to?
she's a
You're like, piece them
person.
up.
That's how I am.
She's
That's what I'm saying. What do you think I'm supposed to take
and
from
I would
that? You
protect
say you don't
the
want to
person
play
by letting her
Shit
know.
is hilarious.
That was after the fact that you guys played that game.
Come on.
No, we didn't make the
I
pact after
said,
that.
"Are you
did
trying
the
to
pact.
stay?
It's
Are
messed
you
up.
really? Do you really want to go?" When she said, "I'm willing
Let's
to
have a
stay," I wanna
separate
fight,
conversation.
I gave her the ammo
Then
that
you gotta
she
gang
needed.
up on
There's
Susan
no
though. She didn't do
difference
anything.
I armed Susan with what she needed to fight for herself. That's all I did.
But guys,
And there's
listen.
nothing that has nothing to do with you, Rita. I actually liked where I was okay working with you until that display of you feeling like you didn't trust me. That was news to me because the whole thing is I did not attack you. I was giving her ammo to fight for herself.
But Jason was a part of our original team, so that's
Okay, so was I. Okay,
so that's the whole thing. It's not personal. That's just what I've gathered, and I don't want you guys to take that personal because Jason was a part of our original team, and that's just how I feel, and I can't go based on how I feel about something. I'm not attacking Susan. The truth is the truth.
Go ahead. I mean, it don't matter. You're showing who you are right now. So.
And she did not, to my knowledge, she did not speak up that much. So.
Okay. Well, check it out. I'm still here, so I don't know what happened there.
Reazo, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say that I was saying that this all happened in the team stage, and that we're in the individual stage, so that doesn't really matter. And what's happening at this tribal in the present is what we should be focusing on, and not past things that we could watch on the rewind. And let's play.
It still matters. It gives people a reason to
the
way they want to play.
Yeah,
individual.
but come on, we don't gotta argue about it.
Well, we're not arguing.
No,
I'm answering.
We gotta bridge that gap too, because some of us weren't there.
I don't know what I did so wrong to make. I mean, I didn't speak up. Oh my god!
I was
Susan, I was trying to stand up for you.
So that was what
I know, but I'm just saying that I didn't speak up. Like
it was also told on the other
Susan,
side.
I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
It was also reiterated back that Susan was kind of throwing herself on a sword. Not in a vote me out, I don't want to play type of way, but maybe in a everyone's so kind, I feel bad, I don't want it to come down to this.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why her name even got brought up in the first place. That's why it was so I think that's how it started. I don't think people are out to get you, Susan. I think that's maybe how
I don't care if they're out to get me. I mean, you guys are basically showing who you really are right now. So that's on you. I
feel like you can't really get mad at Susan for not kind of stepping up when you have such well-spoken people like Jason, and you're already winning, you're on a win streak, people already volunteering. So I feel like she was comfortable enough and trusted in her teammates to get it done. So I feel like you have to look
I
at
was.
that as
That's
well.
exactly right.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But I feel like everyone's good. It's all good now. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
We're running out of time
All right.
on this tribal. So, any final questions for each other before this vote?
No. It's a great night.
All right. Well, then it is time to vote.
Emily, because she's just a little fucking bitch. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't even have known who to vote for if she wasn't a little bitch right now.
That was the wrinkle that I guess had to happen.
I still don't see her as part of it.
You have to vote you out. My bad.
I'm gonna vote Mugsy out because I feel that she's kind of shaking things up in the game. I'm not really sure, like, moving forward where her intentions are at, and Dom and Susan having immunity. Like, those were two people that were definitely, like, on my radar.
All right. I do want to say that Tabitha did vote in time, so I don't know if she's going to be
Oh,
here.
she is. Nice. So she's just in Vegas getting live.
Definitely at a casino voting.
Hey. That's the way to do it.
All right. I have the results. If anybody has an advantage and wants to use it, now would be the time to do so. All right. I will say the person voted out tonight will be the first member of the jury, so keep that in mind. First vote is for Emily. The next vote is for Mugsy. The next vote is for Mugsy. The next vote is for Mugsy. The next vote, Mugsy. Fifth vote for Mugsy. I mean, at that point, that is enough. I will say, Mugsy, you're voted out in an 8-1 vote. Any final words before you enter the jury phase?
That this game is going to be so boring now. They all like want to be in love with each other and be friends and shit, and it's gonna suck.
Hey.
Dom is like,
Yeah.
you just don't know when he might win the next one.
I'm like surprised because everyone's like, oh, Mary's so quiet. But Mary was like, we are thinking about Dom.
Okay.
Everybody, I think they're all voting for me off or whatever.
They're not.
No? Okay.
They're coming for me.
Who knows? This is getting cool though. It's getting kind of crazy.
I kind of have this on and off thing in terms of Reazo. Reazo may not be, necessarily on anybody's side. Well, what's your thought about Reazo?
I kind of want to make sure. I'm not trying to pull a Dark Star and not have something and use it.
But who's the fifth person voting with us?
Well, that doesn't matter because
We don't have Susan anymore.
I have a thing tonight, anyways, where I can block someone's vote.
Because I told Ashleigh, I don't know if I told you yet. I have an idol.
You have an idol. I found about 4 advantages, actually. I'm trying to flush all these damn advantages out the game.
If anybody has an advantage and wants to use it, now would be the time to do so.
I do have an advantage.